Instead of being a man, a woman to you and saying, hey, let's talk about what is bothering you, instead they go towards somebody else. That's kind of the situation I'm seeing. And you are taking the full blame of all this? Absolutely not. Again, go this whole reading. If this is not you, that is okay. But there is something. Let me do a couple more. And again, I will get into how does this person feel about you. But I think this collective, what else are you feeling about your person? Let me just do two more. Okay. Difficult differences and visionary. Okay. I think there's a small part of you. You're kind of hopeful for the future. I think you're more open to whatever is going to come between you and your person. I think in the biggest emotion right now is you're sick and tired of feeling heartbroken, having this mind ache, this 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords moment with your person. You're done with that. I think you just want to come out of it. I don't think it's all the way through. I hope they come back to me, or I think you're open-minded to whatever. You're just tired of feeling like this all the time. And maybe with that difficult differences, and that is another reason you're looking at as soul ties. Maybe I'm also hearing age gap. This person could be younger than you, and that is another reason why you're making excuses for them. Well, they're younger. They don't have much experience the way I do. That could be another big societal difference between the two of you. Our differences, this is still this collective. Our differences drove us apart, and it angered me that you didn't understand where I was coming from. It still pains me we can't come to an agreement even if we love each other. That confirmed everything I was just venting out. Instead of this person, yes, I think you are upset about the idea that instead of this person sitting you down saying, okay, clearly something's bothering you, what's going on? This person ran towards somebody else, and that is something that breaks your heart. Is you know that this person is settling. You know that. But again, instead of being like, oh, well, this person is immature, you're doing that. Well, if I would have done that, there's nothing wrong. Nothing talks about being a divine feminine than holding your person accountable. And I'm sorry, in the nicest way. This collective, that is something with that cycle. That is a cycle you're not seeing with this person, is you need to be in your divine feminine energy. It should be an honor, a privilege from this point forward. I don't care where this reading goes from here on out. I'm telling you right now, feminine to feminine right here, okay? Gender doesn't matter. It should be an honor, a privilege for this person to come back into your life. It should be and again, they're good for this collective for taking accountability on certain things. But if this person chose somebody else over you, that is not your burden to carry. I'm about to now get into how does this person feel, but I'm telling you right now, this person should, personal opinion, being biased here, they should feel disgusted and regretful for the decisions they have done. What do you mean they passed you up for a karmic? What do you mean? Stop taking all the burdens for them. Well, they're younger than me. Well, I should have done that. Okay, great. Thanks for taking accountability. But I'm kind of getting a weird feeling that for once, this collective, I mean this in a loving way possible, you have never put this person, held this person accountable for their shitty behavior. Do we understand what we need to do from here on out? So yes, I do feel like this person's going to come around again. But guys, something needs to change in a loving way. All right, but now let me see, how does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about this collective? Oh. Magical Muse and Small Offering. Magical Muse. A great source of artistic inspiration and beyond, in this small offering, short and temporary offering in between feeling awakened and unawakened, but refusing to let go completely. This person hasn't let you go completely. Makes me curious on whoever the crap they ran to. They could be in a commitment with them by now. They could for some of you, but I don't think it's all the way that it seems to be. I think, again, I just said the reason masculine specifically, because we see this more than anything, run to karmic energies because it's easier, not better. They're less challenging. This person's kind of aware of that. And as bad as it sounds, I think this person with that small offering, clearly you're awakened. This person's not awakened to the connection. Okay? I'm going to be honest, they're a little bit of aware. I think there is a little bit awareness that they came off like an energy vampire because you do inspire them to be better. Yes, I kind of do feel like there is a, soul tie connection going on here. Scorpio energy. This person could be a Scorpio. We said Scorpio and Aries so far. I'm sorry for accusing you of things you didn't even do. I'm so used to people hurting me. I assumed you were just trying to hurt me too. I should have treated you better. I will say the regret's not all the way there, but it is coming. And that's where I'm seeing with that accusing. Again, go this whole reading to make sure it makes sense. Clearly, there was a memory of this collective. You told a friend, a family about your guys, a situation or something maybe sensitive about your guys' relationship. And somehow this person found out, whether the friend or family called this person out on something or something got out. And maybe there was a fight. And instead of sitting down with you and saying, hey, this is what I feel and this is how you made me feel, they're like, ooh, you must be all this. I'm going to go to somebody else, which is not right. I think this person's coming into regret, but they're not all the way there. You following me here? This is specific. So go this whole reading, guys. They got intuition too. It finally dawned on me why I feel so drawn to you and why our connection's so intense and scary. I'm starting to understand my fears and my overwhelming emotions when it comes towards you. That's what I'm saying. They're not all the way awakened yet. I will say, yeah, forgiveness. It's not down here yet. Do I think it will come? Yes, I'm going to be honest. I think it'll be possibly a few more weeks before you hear from them again. False flames. See, they're not awakened to it. You may think you found the one, but they wouldn't cause you so much stress if they were wake up and realize our connection is the real deal. And I got chaser right here. They are looking at you as a chaser. I don't like this energy. Take this all back. I was starting to give them a little slack about coming into regret. I'm going to be honest, this person, as of right now, again, I'm sorry, trigger warning, this person's still too much blaming on you. Well, they said this about me. They did this. So instead, this is why I went to somebody. It's like they're validating their own shitty behavior of how they treated you right now. They're not coming into regret quite yet. They're understanding a little bit why they're so drawn to you. And it's because you are magical and powerful. I could be talking to a little witchy poo or somebody that's very spiritual. That could be another big societal difference between you. It could be religious or spirituality differences. And let's be real, I'm clearly talking to a collective. You're clearly an empath, and empaths can be a big curse because you tend to draw in energy vampires like your own soul tie, like your own person, and it sucks. But again, with that intuition too, the both of you are not seeing the lesson for two different reasons. This person still, I'm sorry, but they're trying to shut this connection down. This is screaming, I'm trying to, validate my own behaviors, and it's pointing the finger at you. Magical and muse, what is right here? Fulfilled right here. So you do when they're around you, you do make them feel good. You make them feel whole. When I'm with you, I feel complete. I feel as if I won the best prize of all. You're exactly what I need and want in my life. And I do believe that. Why? Let me see. Acquiring knowledge, an inner turmoil. They could have pulled that as everything to do with me and nothing to do with you. They could have pulled that card, which is not all the way honest. And that's kind of what bothers me about this person is, again, when they told you why they left, I feel like you only got a few words out of them. They didn't sit down and gave you this full-blown confession. And I think right now it's eating them up of they didn't tell you the full truth on why they left. And I'll get into that. They're going to learn. I feel like this person's got a little mini tower coming. False flame. Oh. Free will. That's what I'm saying. They're choosing to shut this connection down. What is past life? That wanted to come out, but it's not. They're not awakened yet, guys. Let me see more about why. Possibly, let me do one for why. How else are they feeling about you? Why? Victim mentality. I just can't. I'm feeling hopeless and helpless. There's nothing that I could do. Life is what it is, and we just have to accept our circumstances. I've noticed there's not a karmic partner or any form of karmic ties, which makes me curious of two things. I'm kind of feeling either it's not as wholesome as they led you on it to be, or that's what I'm saying. In a way, they are ashamed of what they're doing, but they're not willing to admit to it, hence their energy. They're not willing to look at themselves and face their own shadow of why they're behaving the way they're behaving, so instead they're pointing the finger at you. Before I move on to what is coming next, I'm going to briefly talk about the karmic as far as what's going on, because I just don't think your person's wanting to budge as far as what's going on. Just to be honest. Let me see what is going on. What is going on with your